Welcome back to the channel, Control Freaks. Today we got a little bit of a brewski on our hands as this is a Patreon member exclusive list. This is Esper Legends and Pioneer. Thank you, Michael, for becoming a Patreon. Thank you, Michael, for becoming... Jeez, I am just barfing right now. What am I doing? Just mucking it all up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we are playing a little bit of a brewski, as this is a Patreon member exclusive deck list. So we're going to do a deck tech and play some Magic. If you too would like me to play your brews or a deck that you have, head on over to patreon.com/lessalex, and you can check out, subscribe at the Patreon tier to Fairy, and I will play your deck. And yeah, let's jump into the deck tech, though, and then play some Magic. All right, starting off, we've got one Mox Amber. Obviously, we're playing a ton of Legends, so just a nice way to generate extra mana. Moving on to the 1-drops, we've got Skrelv Defector Might to protect all of our creatures. 4 Fatal Push, because it's the best 1-mana removal spell in the format. We've got Valentine, if you don't know. It has Lifelink and Menace, and it's a 1/1. If a non-token creature an opponent control would die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, when it dies, you gain 1 life. And then it can also be Lisette, Dean of the Root, which is a 4 mana, so green, and 2. We can cast it off a hero, Plaza of Heroes and Mana Confluence. So we can cast this, actually. But whenever it has, whenever you gain life, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. And those creatures gain trample until end turn. It's a 4/4. Pretty decent. Moving on to the 2s, we've got Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, and oldie but a goodie. This is, of course, first strike, non-creature spells. Cast 1 more to cast, and it's a 2/1. Obviously, our deck doesn't play many non-creatures. We've got several, but this is very good, obviously, against any deck like Control or the Lotus combo deck. Very, very good. Next up, we've got Rona. Herald of Invasion. This card's seen a lot of play in a new combo deck that she kind of made up on the spot. So, but yeah, in this deck, we're using it much more fairly. We're just drawing cards, untapping her. We can transform her, and she does then become the Tolarian Obliterator. And yeah, then things get really wild. Next up, we got Go for the Throat. Excellent little piece of removal. We've got 4 Dinnick. Graveyards can't be the target of... Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities. There's a 2/3. Of course, it has Disturb as well. That side's not as important. We've got 2 Vanishing Verse. We've got Adeline. This card is a world beater. Constantly pooping out dudes and attacking with them. And then it also has power equal to the number of creatures in hand. So, excellent. Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, draw a card. So, obviously, a little bit of card advantage here. And then if you ever get to use the ability, discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, you may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their costs. Very powerful if you get to do that ability. Then we got Rafine. Rafine, Scheming Seer. Of course, this is a standard all-star, and I'm sure it's probably going to be pretty decent in this deck. Flying, Ward 1, 1/4. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature convenes X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Very, very powerful. And then we have Shieldred. She doesn't need any introduction at this point, taking over multiple formats. In the sideboard, we've got Thoughtseize. Of course, this is good against Control, Combo, and Midrange. So basically everything except for mono-white humans, I think you bring Thoughtseize in for. Go for the Throat and Fracture. 2 pieces of removal. Fracture, of course, target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Go for the Throat. Just great creature removal. Lauren of the 3rd Path. Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. And then you can tap it to... say you and target opponent each draw a card. So very good naturalized creature there. Then we've got Wedding Announcement, of course, against the Control match. And Urza's Ruinous Blast, because all of our creatures are legendary. All right, that's the deck list. We do have Iganjo. and Otawara as our utility lands alongside Takanuma. But yeah, that's the deck list. Let's jump into it. Hopefully, if you enjoy it, make sure to like, comment down below, and of course, subscribe. How are we doing today? Alrighty. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm going to try this. Kind of risky. I think we can get there, though. Play Skrell first. And we'll pass back. So next turn we can cast Rafine, which will be pretty decent. Let's see what our opponent's doing. They don't have a companion. So Inspiring Vantage. Okay. Ooh, another Skrell. All right. I don't think we're supposed to attack here. We'll pass back. We want to keep Skrell open to protect Rafine. I don't think you're ever supposed to attack with Skrell. Generator Servant. Okay, that's pretty terrifying. That does some pretty busted stuff. Well, that's a good one. We got to tag the Skrelv here. We'll do white. We'll do white. All right. All right. Discard 2 cards, huh? Well. 3/6 coming at you. And a little 1/1. Cool. All right, pass back. They're going to be doing some nutty stuff with this Generator Servant. I promise. All right. Maybe not this turn, but at some point. Hopefully we can just bash in for enough before they get to do anything with it. Hopefully. Let's see what we've got. So interestingly, this doesn't gain protection. So if they were to have a big baddie, we couldn't just give something protection and block endlessly. So that is super important. Godless Shrine to 12 goes our opponent. Yeah. So it's got 5 mana here, and whatever they play is, oh my god. All right, well, that's definitely worth blocking. Yeah, it's not protection. Costs 5 mana, huh? So we've got a Skrelv turn 1. We've got Vanishing Verse to get rid of Generator Servant. Alright. Alright, pass back. Let's see. Ooh, they're activating a blood token. Does that mean they only kept a 1-lander? Maybe. Land tapped. Attack us? Certainly not blocking here. Let's do Rona. We'll pass. Militia bugle. We're getting bugled. All right. Phyrexian Dragon Engine? Okie-doke. All right, well, now we got a blocker. We're going to go ahead and play Yogg. All right, we'll pass. What does our opponent... So they've got the Dragon Engine. Sacred Foundry tapped. All right, end of the turn. I think we just discard Thalia here. Dinnick seems extremely good. So we can go blue-white. We'll attack with Gix. Now, one thing I don't know is if this is targeting. I don't think it is, so I think they can actually get this back. All right. What you got? Teshar. Okie doke. Well, we can Vanishing Verse that. Also activate here. I actually kind of like having Otawara. All right, we will draw a card and discard. Is this a 2/3? All right, we'll attack with Dinnick. All right, well, Shieldred's much better. Sorry, Thalia. All right, pass back. Now we got Otawara. We can bounce any threat. Both cards in hand are pretty good. Godless Shine untapped, tapped. Generator Servant. Okay. All right, well, that was kind of a perfect draw. Because now we can play Shieldred post-combat. Do white again. Three mana. A Gonjo. Go black, black. Okay. Dotsies is a good one. I think we have to discard it at this point. So this is interesting too because we can activate Rona to draw a card to take us from 1 to 3 if they do get Master Cruelties. So, very interesting. Alrighty. They take a couple. Come on, opponent. Opponent's playing real slow. Got 15 minutes. I guess we've got 14, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like we're doing more. Does that make sense? We're taking more game actions than them. They don't need Generator Servant, so that's kind of... I mean, I guess they... Yeah, to give it haste. That's the thing, right? Scrap work mutt. Sure. They lose 2 life? Oh boy. Here we go. Draw 3. Take 6. We can flip this thing, right? For 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do that. So we get to convene 3 times. Gaining 6 life. So we're going to get to use this Tolarian Obliterator's ability. That's pretty hot. All right. Well, we should not have tagged with Shieldred. We would have just won. So that's worth noting. Hopefully it doesn't cost us. Still learning this. Obviously, this is first times I've been playing this deck, so. All right. Did they find the missing piece? They did not. We are 1-0 with Esper Legends. Again, remember, this is a donation deck. Not a donation. This is a Patreon exclusive deck. If you want to have me play your decks, your brews, head on over to Patreon, and I will play them. Alrighty, here we go. Match number 2. We got match 1 with... Alright, well, we'll keep. Kytheon. Okay, so this might be mono white humans. We know this deck pretty well. All right. All right, pass back. We got Raffine this turn. Portable hole. That's no fun. Probably going to take Dennick out, and then they'll be able to attack. Dauntless Bodyguard. Probably protecting Teferi. I'm sorry, Thalia. Oh, Kytheon, sure. Castle. Holy smokes. If damage would be dealt to this... Jesus. Alright, well, we can't attack with Raffine because it's got to protect the Vindicator. What a brutal exchange. Now they flip their Gideon, yeah. I don't think we can get him back from this one. That was a really good draw. It's indestructible, though, right now. Go for the throat. Cannot pay, unfortunately. Make it a 1/1. Sure. So we could push the Thalia. I think we're supposed to wait. They've only got one card in hand. All right. Fatal push there, and then we'll be able to make a token with Valentine. Do they have Eganja? That'd be pretty good. They do not. I mean, Shieldred's definitely the one way we were able to sneak back into this one. Dauntless Bodyguard, sure. Gonna make another token. Scoop it up. Okay. Game 2, we got Go for the Throat. For sure, for sure. It would come over here. Do we want Thought? Do we want Thoughtseize? Kind of like this. Rona doesn't seem that great, actually. Dinnick's got a big butt. I think we're going to try this. We'll try this. Not really sure. Again, first time playing this. This hand's sweet. We've got Fatal Pushes, a turn 1 play. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. Oh. Let's take this stop off. I was like, what the heck? No turn 1 play? Are they slow rolling this? No turn 1 play. Okay. Vanishing Verse is excellent. Pass back. The Elia's Lieutenant. Okay, well, we're going to push that. Use this. Cast Dahlia. We're going to break the cardinal rule, and we're going to attack with Skrelv. All right. Sure. That's fine. All right. This time around, we are not going to do that. Not attacking this time. We learned our lesson. We attacked with Skrelv and immediately got punished. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Brave the Elements. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, go ahead and block. All right, Shieldred would be great draw on our turn. Great draw. All right, Dauntless Bodyguard. Ugh. Yeah. They can pop us for 3. Definitely not blocking this. All right, a Ganjo's a good draw. We'll attack. Oh, they have a Ganjo of their own. Okay. All right. Dinic. Poyous Apparition. All right, cool. Get to investigate. Clean answer to this big Lumark aspirant. We got protection with Skrelv. They scoop it up. Yeah, that draw for them was pretty rough, honestly. We're 2-0. Again, we beat humans with our brew, so that's pretty sick. All right. Beat humans with our brew. That is pretty awesome. Again, shout out Michael, Patreon member at the Teferi tier. Oh, you're fine, Frog Hops. We're just playing a Patreon exclusive list. If anybody would like to have me play their lists, head on over to patreon.com/lessalex. Become a member at the Teferi tier, and I too will play your lists on camera and tell you what I think about them. This list is pretty sweet, honestly. I've enjoyed it. But no reason to apologize, Frog Hops. I just appreciate that you're here. All right. Yo, what's up, Mistborn? Ooh, this hand is, well, I'm going to keep. Because, like, why not? We've been running hot. We're playing against Chandra, Blooming Marsh. Okay, so Elves or Greasefang, potentially? Push. Well, does make me want to play Takanuma. To have push. And how are you today, Mistborn? How are you, Frog Hops? Armored Scrap Gorger. Okay. Doing well. Doing okay. How about you? I'm pretty good, yeah. Fighting off a little bit of a cough, which I'm sure you've noticed over the last couple days. But other than that, we're We're doing it. Okay, so Fatal Push. Okie doke. 3-mana legend? Never lucky. Pull yourself awake. No worries. I played Moto for 12 hours yesterday. Absolutely hate it, huh? Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I can certainly understand why someone would not like it. It is definitely not the most beautiful game. Skrelv Defector Might. Well, Skrelv. I think we're going to cast Shieldred. All right. Take 2, Jabron. All right, well, I guess they could have a removal spell. They do not. Overgrown Tomb, tapped. They got pretty lands. Well, I suppose we should just attack here. Okay, we'll play a Gonjo. All right, pass back. Abrupt Decay the Skrelv. Interesting, they would... oh, well, they can't hit... That's fair, that's fair. They can't hit... Can't hit Shielded with Abrupt Decay. That's right. I'm tripping. You warming up to it? Yeah, I mean, it's I mean, it does the job, right? Otawara. Okie doke. Or, I mean, Rona. I'm saying I'm going to Otawara that at some point, probably. Haha. You fool. All right. Go Skrelv. Go to 4. What can you do, opponent? Do they just have Rona Primal Mine again? Oh my god, for real? Well, they can't block with this. So they're still dead on the crackback? I'm not sure. Dramoka's Command. Alright, there we go. Alright. Well. We'll try this. Don't know how good Urza's Ruinous Blast is. They didn't really show us too much, so. Oh, man. So this Friday, another episode of the Control Freak podcast. I'm going to have Adam Cohen on again, and we are going to be talking Aftermath spoilers, Aftermath previews. No longer. Yeah, that's weird. I don't like it. It's fine, though, I think. This is the first, like, really questionable hand. We're on the draw. We're already kind of on a mull to 6 because this doesn't do much. So let's just mulligan. Man. All right, well. Sure thing, boss. Hopefully we draw some white sources. Well, that's something. Thoughtseize. Okay, well, they know what's going on now anyways. Take... What you going to take? Rafine, probably? Maybe Vanishing Verse? They take the card I can't cast. Interesting. Okay. Well, we drew it. They just knew what was on top of our deck, I guess. How? We didn't have a legendary creature. White, blue, black. Don't counter me. Oh my god. Abrupt Decay. Ha! Can't be countered. Very, very cheeky. Oh wow, they kept a 2-lander. Was I missing? You have to have a legendary of whatever color it taps for, right? So if we'd had a Skrell, we could have done that, yeah. Fatal Poosh, okay. We can bring Danik back next turn. That's cool. They're still struggling on mana. Well, that's better than Danik. I'm sorry, Danik. I like you, but Shieldred is just wins games. Go for the throat. Shieldred's Edict. Sure. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Yeah, you had me worried, Frog Ops. I was like, what did I miss? Well, Morphine. Another Edict. Jeez. Well, They are the control deck, that's for sure. They're doing pretty great for only having 2 lands. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. We are in trouble now. All right, we'll play the Apparition version of Dinnick. In your defense, you just woke up. That's all good. Blooming Marsh tapped. Are we finally about to do some damage? We are ready to investigate. Whenever they start playing creatures, dude, we are investigating so much. Gitrog and Thalia. I think I can play both of these. All right, we do some damage. Let's go. Fatal Push. That's okay. Now we can Fatal Push their Thalia and Gitrog. We got 5 cards in their hand, though. That's pretty scary. Especially since we don't really know what this deck does. Quit doing the Primal Might shenanigans. It rides frogs, right? Sure. That's fine. We're going to get another Dinnick. Let's just build a board. Let's just build a board. Necromentia, sure. Shieldred? I'm assuming that's the card they're going to take, because it's the one that just keeps beating them. Well, beat them last game, and they dealt with already, but it's safe to assume we play more. Rona. Oh, okay. Don't really care about that much. All right, we'll attack. We'll keep Plaza of Heroes in hand. Kind of sandbag it, make them think we got something else. They do know we have Vanishing Verse, so. Big on. All right. Love it when a plan comes together. Let's just draw a Shieldred, make this real easy. Nah, Dinnick flies, so that's good. As long as they don't have a removal spell to go along with their Obliterator. Should be good, yeah. All right. Alrighty, so 3-0 with the Patreon member exclusive deck. This is Esper Legends in Pioneer. Again, if you want to get yourself a deck and have me play it over on Patreon, check it out, patreon.com/lessalex. At the Teferi tier, every month you get one deck list, and I will play it and then critique it. So thoughts on this list. I like it. Obviously, Shieldred is the best card in the deck. Not close, I think. I'd probably go up to 4, to be honest. I don't know if we need Mox Amber. If you're not going to go all in on Mox Amber, I don't know if it's worth. Yeah, 4 was too many. Additionally, I would probably play more removal. Maybe another Go for the Throat. I'm not sold on Fracture in the sideboard either, so I don't know. I would maybe put that into another Vanishing Verse or maybe even another Go for the Throat. I don't know. Rona is good. Don't get me wrong. We did get to flex our muscles with it earlier in the video, I think in the first match. But overall, I don't know if it's the deck for her. Now, we did get to flip it, which was insane. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about this card in the wrong way. Maybe it's just you loot, and then you flip and you just crush them. So Gix was really good. Rafine was good. Adeline was pretty good. Thalia, we didn't play against any of the matchups where Thalia would have been great, but I do like Thalia. Skrelv is, a mom, Phyrexian mom, so Skrelv is good. Yeah, overall, I like this deck. If you're wanting to play a fun Legends deck in Pioneer, consider checking this deck out. For those watching, we will be rating soon, so stay around. For those watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video, comment down below what you thought about the video, my gameplay, all that fun stuff, and of course, subscribe. You made it this far. This Friday, we will be having on the Control Freak podcast, Adam Cohen. We're going to be talking about Martial Machine Aftermath preview cards and how they relate to Pioneer and Modern. So be on the lookout for that. I'm super stoked for it. And yeah, head on over to patreon.com/lessalex if you would like to get a Patreon member exclusive deck yourself. So yeah, check that out chop it up with me on Twitch and Twitter, at LesAlex on both those platforms. I appreciate you, and until next time, keep spreading that Esper propaganda. Adios, control freaks.